Okay, I'm Colonel Ty McCarthy. I'm the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Brigade Operations Officer, the G3. Today we conducted a rehearsal of concept drill. It is one of the last stages of the Marine Corps planning process. We had integrated both the Navy and Marine Corps in our planning process as one team. We used the Marine Corps planning process, and so this, what we call the rock drill, was one of the final steps. The main purpose of that is to transition the plan that we did during operational planning teams to our current operations for execution. And the other piece is that we bring all the players in to not only the headquarters elements, but also all of our major subordinate elements, who are the maneuver elements, the aviation, the Navy, mine warfare, special forces, across the board, and sit down and we walk through what our plan is. Now today we conducted on a terrain model that was in the Camp Allen Gym here at Norfolk. We had both the land and the sea laid out on the ground with towns out there where the enemy forces are laid down, what the main routes are in the area, what our objectives are, and we walked through it in sequence with each one of the commanders of the major subordinate elements on both the Navy and the Marine Corps side, talking or discussing exactly what are they doing for this operation, and then Operation Bold Alligator, or the Bold Alligator 12. The part of that is not only providing to the commanders what we're going to be doing on the ground, but also, are there any disconnects? Did we miss something? Is there a hole in our plan that we need to go back and do some quick planning to fill that hole? Do we have enough capability? That sort of thing. Those are things we want to identify. It's not meant to be a show or a choreographed event. It's open for discussion, so it can be interrupted at any time. The intent is to get everybody talking to ensure that we have a solid plan. Now, like I said, this is the 5th part of our Marine Corps planning process. Now we're going to take what we did here, and we're going to actually go into execution, which is the last step of the planning process, and as part of Operation Bold Alligator. Now this is something we haven't done in almost 10 years here, at least on the East Coast, with this many ships and live forces working together, and on top of that, it's being supported by a simulation, which even gives us more forces to play with. So it's going to be a very good event. A lot of us, especially on the Navy and Marine Corps team, we haven't come together to this level or to this depth of planning. So it's been very helpful all the way up to here. A lot of lessons learned, and we have people getting on the boats now, loading the boats who've never been on a ship or even been out to sea at all. So this is going to be a very good experience for everybody, for the Navy and Marine Corps team. This is one of the first building steps or building block steps for both the Navy and the Marine Corps to get back to our amphibious roots that has been pushed down to us from both the Commandant of the Marine Corps and the Chief of Naval Operations. This is our forte. This is what Congress has assigned us to do, and so we're going back to that capability since it kind of has been degraded, especially since the Marine Corps has been in a fight in both Iraq and Afghanistan. So we're looking forward to this opportunity, and we're all excited. There's a lot of people, like I said, haven't been on ships before, so they're like going to Disney World, and it should be a good event.